What's so I click start streaming now, so
Maybe a little bit black that night.
should be little bit lag.
Yeah, a little bit
Wait,
black
wait,
that night.
it's not. Let me see what's going on here.
What's up? Hold on, let me see.
Lag.
How do I see? How do I see? How do I see?
It's not lagging, you know.
Isn't what no lag, no?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
there's no
lagging,
lag.
you know. Oh
Respect
shit!
me, Kai. Come on. Hey.
Where is it? I can't. Where are you? How do I see this? How do I see this? Oh, nothing.
No, it's not even lagging.
If
I
you
was
go
still
on
calm.
Twitch and
Good still.
type in Yonko Entertainment.
Can you type in what?
Yonko ENT.
They won't say that in.
Huh?
Wait, I thought I was already in Yonko Entertainment.
Your turn.
Wait, search it on Twitch.
Oh, wait, Twitch?
Yeah, to see what
I
was
thought open
streaming.
up something else.
Yeah, you're trying shit.
Oh, that means I got to download Twitch now, right?
No, you don't have to download this. Go on the web browser, innit?
Are you downloading it or web browser?
No, you could just go on the web browser and type in Twitch, innit?
What are you doing there?
I'm on the web browser.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no lag. We're crystal.
You just saved me a couple £100.
What's the background? Should I turn the background? Or should I keep her as a Discord? Yeah, no.
You could keep it.
I could just keep her as a Discord, and
you
change shit as we go along, if it needs to be. That's actually a black Zoro. You're trying shit.
Wait. There's an input I've done. There's an input delay.
Yeah, there is.
Input delay?
Oh, there we go now. Because when I'm talking to you, I can hear it back on Twitch.
No, there's a delay on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's just normal.
Say you're playing, they do it so like when people are playing competitive games, you can't stream snipe them, innit?
Oh.
Like say I'm playing Fortnite or something like that, and I'm watching your stream, I'm gonna know where you are, but they do a delay so you can't literally watch the stream and know what's going on.
Alright, cool. So should we get this started?
Yeah.
I'm fucking hot. Okay, so
hot over a fan? What?
The fan's not even on.
Oh wow.
Because I'm sitting right next to you, I thought let me not turn it on before it just blows off.
No, I probably won't be able to hear it, bro, because mine's next to me.
Let me see.
You can't hear it.
I'm gonna put it on now. You not let me know it, because that thing's on free. Can you hear it? No?
Yeah, I can't hear it. No.
I can hear it slightly, but not enough to.
I can't hear anything.
Alright, cool. So, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? No? You love chat shit.
No, my name's Big Ramzino. Fucking my YouTube handles and my social media is gonna be in the link below, even though there's a link below, but you know. Sanji fanboy. Got me.
That's a Sanji fan. Okay, and Mr. Kyrell?
Alright, here we go. No,
I am so dead.
You can also refer to me as Kaiser. The Zoro fanatic. Something, man. But it's but when it comes to anime, I'm a connoisseur of the art. You can't see me though.
Must have no copyright.
Nah.
Alright, cool. So I don't need to introduce myself. They know who I am. Fucking. So we are here today because obviously the anime community lacks some sauce niggas.
Sauceless anime community, baby. We come here to add some flavor. Like, why do you think man boy Sanji, like, man's adding flavor to the community because it's dry. It's bland. It's dry.
So obviously the discussion today is about how trash the Straw Hat Crew really is. Now, obviously, as you can see, there are two people here that support two of the trash that we're going to be talking about today. And one of them, let's start off with no, these two are actually the top two behind Luffy, so we can't really start off. They're not really trash, really.
I wouldn't say that. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about the current arc right now. Sanji's gotten a buff, so to say that he's trash, I don't know. We're gonna eliminate top three worst ones in the crew. That's defo
So who's
Frankie.
bottom?
That's defo Chopper.
Yeah,
I think we should start from the bottom upwards.
So who are we considered to be the bottom though?
100% Chopper. 100% Chopper.
Nah.
Chopper.
Chopper's not number one.
I feel like Chopper. No, it's Nami.
Nami, no. Okay, so the bottom three is Chopper, Usopp, and Nami. Like they are the bottom three.
Usopp.
They are the bottom
three.
Even
there.
They are pure trash. That's what I'm saying. They are pure trash. This what I mean. It's because, fam, how can, fam, this guy is actually considered to be a Yonko, and his crew is just not compatible with an actual Yonko. Like I don't see, even with Zoro and Sanji, I do not see them defeating First Commanders. I just don't see it.
Look, I'll be honest with you. When I think about the Straw Hats, I don't think about Usopp. I don't think about Chopper. To be honest with you, I only think about Luffy. He's got plot armor. Zoro and Sanji.
So why is it only Luffy that got the
you
plot armor?
You could actually argue. You could argue that they've got plot armor too, but not to the extremes. They know their levels. Luffy don't. That's the thing.
You know what? Like, I feel like we should do a strongest, or no, a weakest to strongest. Obviously, Luffy's the strongest, but we can't act like
there are some people out
saved.
there that believe that Zoro is on the same tier.
I'd like to stand forth.
There are actually a lot of people out there that believe that Zoro is actually on the same tier, if not stronger than Luffy.
The team. Stand up.
Deluded.
That's what I'm saying.
It's impossible.
That makes what has he done to even be put on that frame?
Who do you know that can have 3 swords and M off everyone? Who do you know?
Who's everyone? Name them, please.
So,
name them.
I would like to name them, but I don't speak Mandarin. Anywho, moving on.
Nah, as well, we need to do a tier list, but you know, come on.
A tier list.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, when it comes to them as relevance in the actual anime, it's gonna have to be Zoro. I'm sorry, in the Straw Hats, it's gonna have to be Zoro. We're gonna eliminate Luffy and the Gome no fruit because that's some arse. Look, really and truly, who can fight the best underwater? You're welcome.
Sanji.
Listen. I don't think you're listening.
It's actually Sanji.
You got 3 swords. Can Sanji hold his breath longer?
Yes.
How do you know that?
In the arc, he actually did. In the arc with in Arlong Park, he was actually held underwater for a very long time.
I think you're just against Zoro because you're jealous of the fact that he wears a durag better than you. Don't lie.
Nah. When they were on their way to Fishman Island and they were bucking that Kraken, Sanji jumped out of the bubble and beated man's jaw with the devil leg, and Zoro's about to jump out,
and he got stopped.
Robin had to hold man back.
As
saying,
ally,
you're gonna die.
That's what I'm saying. No respect.
Look. Sometimes you don't want to show too much at one go. So let's maybe play that into the factor that, hey, look, let's give Sanji
the
some
thing
sauce.
is, there's not even a point of talking about the bottom 3. Let's talk about the top 3 because the bottom 3 speaks on themselves. They are trash. They are pure trash. But the top 3, let's start with Luffy because Luffy is the most controversial because people think Luffy is stronger than he is, where time and time again, he gets saved in every single arc. Every arc he gets saved.
Armor right there, boy.
Literally, since the beginning of the show, obviously niggas don't.
So what's the first serious fight he had against Arlong, right?
No, but against Arlong, he wasn't really safe. He punched him up.
Crocodile.
Yeah, his first serious fight was Crocodile, and he should have won that. I'm not gonna lie, he should have won that. Yeah, he got the ass whacked. He got one shot in their first fight. In the second fight, I mean.
So what was that? Episode 110. I did my fact checks.
I don't know.
110, he should have been emmed off. But here we are
Yeah.
now, episode, what, 900?
And he still
Wait,
should have been emmed
wait,
off.
110. That's the episode he got bored in his chest, isn't it?
Yep, that's why man
Yeah.
was doing a mouth jaw clean open. Man got dashed to the side like a pack of crisps. You know one's there. What's the dead flavors? Vinegar.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
So what
Yeah.
happened that who's the second strongest fight that man had to fight? Oh, that's that when man did Goma no
That's,
Gear 2 or
I
whatever.
mean,
It's Gear second one.
he had the early after that. I think it was what Anu.
No, it's only
Eneru?
but
No, but
Eneru before. No, it
No, it
was
was
after.
no,
after.
it
Yeah, it
was
was
after.
after
Yeah,
he
yeah.
punched up Bellamy that he butt Anu, and obviously that one's you gotta have to kind of
That
bypass that one because
that one's fake.
that's just
Yeah.
scientifically impossible for him to win.
What episode is that? 182.
This
So
nigga knows
boy,
all the maths.
I'm gonna do my fact checks, big
Oh,
man.
dead. That one's a
I
bit.
don't know.
That
That
one's a
was
bit iffy,
stupid.
innit? Yeah, that one's iffy.
That was stupid.
Clearly, Anu is stronger than him. It's just the whole plastic rubber shit.
To be fair though, they didn't give any justice. What 182? We still didn't see man all up to now. Episode 900. That what the hell?
I feel like the reason why he's not in the show right now is because man knows that if he was actually present,
Eneru is a problem.
literally, that fruit is an absolute problem.
Look, they should have taken Crocodile and Aniru off the whole scene, brought them back in near Imperial Down. That's when they brought Crocodile back. We should have seen Eneru do something. He didn't come back. Cool. Right now he's relevant. Right now we can see someone do something relevant because his fruit's nuts.
I don't think he's ever gonna come back though. I think
He's traveled on arc again.
he's too overpowered. Just devil fruit
Yeah,
alone,
I
he's
know.
too overpowered to bring him into
You
the
can't
story right
say
now.
he's overpowered when we got
His
Marco
fruit
Phoenix
is
who can actually heal himself.
dead.
Like man's his own. He's his own unit.
Yeah, that's true,
He is
but
his own
I'm
unit.
talking in terms of offensive power. Like Marco's not offensive like that. All he does is bare kicks, bare karate kicks, trying shit.
Yeah,
But then
because
you could say the same about Kaido. No, not Kaido. What's his name? Akanu. He is just a force. He's just like a force of nature. Man will just boot you here, boot you there. Like
his I thought
punch it.
because of
We've even
his
talking about Shine for as well. Even what's his name?
mm,
Kazaru. That brother's doing a pure light.
Yeah.
with Akanu though, because of his element, it's an automatic defense because unless you got Haki and you try to kick this guy, your legs melting off, bro.
Who with
Like
who? Kizaru.
with
Oh, I can you.
no with Akanu,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, oh,
his offense is his defense at the same time.
It depends how fast you are, though. Like
True.
if you look at it from a realistic standpoint, yeah, if you can actually smack lava and nothing's gonna happen. But if you put your hand in lava for a while, you're gonna combust. So depending on how fast and how hard you hit, he's gonna feel it still. Because when Wabe punched his head, boy, he was doing that fifth dimension, fam. His mind was all over the place.
Well, I think that's because White Bear's fruit is more internal damage, regardless of Haki or not.
That thing was some intense internal damage, man. That's about to still talk.
So as I thought, who was next? Lucci. He's a bum.
Lucci got written off.
I think Lucci is one of the coldest villains
I think
in that
Lucci is
time
one
period.
of the most overrated of all time.
Nah,
Bro,
Lucci's got sauce.
look at it
He's
this
got drip.
way. Look at it this way, yeah. You know, a zone, yeah, their whole thing is about their physical prowess, yeah. Them man are supposed to be physically dominating everyone in every category of physical fighting. This guy just got punched up by a
Listen,
paramecia.
Lucci is Tony the Tiger with a Pyrex. You can't tell me this brother
Bro,
ain't got sauce. This
bro.
brother walks in with the drip.
He's
With the
he's
drip.
overrated though. People actually overrate him.
Because he's got sauce,
You know
bro.
what?
He's not
No,
as good as it
when
seems.
I first saw him, yeah, I was like, right, he looks cool. He didn't speak or anything. He don't say nothing. He just punched up bare man. And then when he and then after the arc, and then I'm watching like more up to date with the anime. Like when I think back to it, it's
Exactly.
true. It's
That's what
like
I'm saying.
he's supposed to have ratings, but he basically got beaten by
Bro,
he got
his bird
beaten
has
by
got the
a
same
gear
hat as him.
two.
Him
He
and
got
his pigeon bird have
man
got
I'm
said
sauce
fucking
together,
dead.
bro.
he got beaten by a gear two Luffy.
Look, what you need to understand is, yeah, they're both grinding. That's the thing. They're both on the same level, near enough. But despite the fact Luffy has got plot armor, so let's say we trained him the same way Luffy's been trained, or whatnot, or they're scaling each other's levels. Luffy can't hack that.
No, but
bearing
that's
in
the
mind
point.
his ability allows him to absorb more physical attacks
Uh,
because
And
he's in it.
he's still
True,
lost.
but that's the point I'm trying to prove. You're saying that him and Lucci are on the same level, but Lucci is a big ass man who's been in the fields for years, and he's just as strong as a boy.
No, you know what?
Nah,
I can't make that argument because Luffy has pretty much beaten everyone he's faced, and he's still a boy.
Exactly. How old is Luffy?
He's just got the
Just
power
a
of
gadget.
plot. That's what it is. Because with Don
The thing
Flamingo,
is,
he should have
the
died.
point I'm making is that Rob Lucci should have more. Should definitely have a lot more combat experience than Luffy, regardless of age. Well, the
but this
reason
is the
why he
thing.
should is because of
This
his
is what we're
age.
saying. Yeah, it doesn't get noticed because his ability, his devil fruit, is literally absorbing anything. Like
Yeah, he
his
can take more
physical. Yeah,
damage.
he can take so many beatings that it would take you 3 to 5 times the amount that it would take a normal person. Like Rob Lucci was doing a finger gun and popping man them off.
Yeah, but the problem with that is, as a zone, you shouldn't be getting your ass physically beaten down by Paramecia. Like that is pathetic in my eyes. That's
But
trash.
you can say that. So you're saying that Rob Lucci should be able to beat Whitebeard, yeah?
No,
Oh,
difference. The
exactly.
difference. No,
Why is there a difference now?
there's a big difference
No,
because
because
Luffy is
no,
punching you.
because
He's punching
with
you with his fist, and
with
you're losing. That's trash.
with
You're a zone.
Paramecias, yeah, their actual power differs. Like for instance, like um Whitebeard's power is of earthquakes is a destructive power. Luffy's power isn't a
It's
destructive
literally
power.
physical hits.
It's a body altering. Like people that have body altering paramecias, like people that can turn in like the mochi through like Luffy's rubber fruit. There's one like for instance
Very,
Buggy's
very
one that
fruit.
yeah like the bot like fam, if you get slapped with the earthquake, it don't matter if you're zone or not, you're getting queft. But certain fruits like that make your body change and you can alter your body. Those fruits shouldn't be besting. Those fruits don't have no sort of combat like abilities with them.
I mean, you say that,
So
but
I'm
Gerfoth
just
is
trying to
doing
make
up.
it.
Gerfoth is doing up
That's
Vaseline.
still what Super Saiyan.
Literally.
But I'm just trying to
but
make
I
it a
feel
fair
like
argument because
that's the what do you call it, the thought and the imagination with it. It's like you can have a basic power that you don't think can do anything, but you can make it wavy, obviously.
but
Because
that's
I'm
what I'm
not gonna
saying to
lie
you though.
there.
It's like, fam, we're seeing Rob Lucci then with all that's happened now. Does he have more source?
Um.
Because let's be real now, everyone Luffy was facing prior before Timeskip was a scrub, except for the big boys. But
Okay.
they were
I
scrubs.
was about to say, hey. Put some
Except for the big
respect.
boys.
Put some respect on my nigga's name, please.
Okay, Crocodile was not a scrub, but
Crocodilio.
can be fact check. Did he not lose against Robert Loser?
Against
Yes, he
plot
did.
armor, yes, he did.
Look, we can argue that
No,
he beat
see,
everyone with
here's the
plot armor.
fact. Here's how I see it. Yeah, here is how I see
God.
it. The first round between Luffy and Crocodile, you got one shot. Fact or not?
Oh yeah, that's true.
The
That's not
second
deny that.
round, bullshit. Conveniently, the water landed on him when he got dried like a crisp. Convenient, trash. He got wiped out
Uh,
again. The
I'm
third
not
time,
here.
it literally took about 3 times to win, and he barely won because if you think about it, he got poisoned there, and he was not
Poisoned,
immune to
yeah.
poison at that time. He would have got emmed off if Robin didn't save him for the second time. He should have died time
Yeah,
ago.
but
Crocodile whooped that ass. On top of that, when it came to the war, he was more comfortable.
Yeah, he was
Crocodile
rolling
was
around
walking
the war
around like
like
he
he owned
owned the
things.
yeah.
Literally, he was
He
bucking
touched that
everyone.
door, disintegrated. He was walking around like
He
he ran the
bucked
whole thing from.
everyone on the fields, and Luffy couldn't buck one person except for Kobe because he's a bum.
Yeah, he was bucking everyone. I mean, obviously he
Shout
wasn't
out to
bucking
Kobe
like the
though.
admirals and that, yeah, but like he was comfy where he was still.
He was comfy. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't. There was no pressure except for when Josie kind of caught man off guard, fam. But everyone gets caught off guard.
But you can say the same about what's that loser's name again? Silver King. What's this
What?
loser's name again?
Oh,
Usopp.
really? Wait, Usopp? Oh,
Usopp,
Usopp!
yeah.
Oh, fuck off, fam.
Usopp is Johnny Guns in this whole
Oh,
anime. I
fucking.
don't give a fuck. He said, "When I shoot you in the air, how you gonna hear? When I come with a long, bang,
what
disappear."
the?
She
Usopp
is
is
Johnny Guns in this whole thing.
Usopp's a bum, man. That's your bum. In the night, I ain't seen Usopp do anything that actually gasses me. Niggas, I don't know. He's trash.
That's this is what I don't understand.
These teeth, your
Like
clothes will tear.
you have a whole crew and half of the crew is
Oh,
useless, literally.
like literally.
No, more than half of the crew is useless because it's where it's 8 of them.
I think it's 9 now. 'Cause I think Jinbei joined in him.
Wow. Okay.
Can we put some respect on Brooke, please?
He
Can we
done it.
I
put
He
can
some
give
done
him
respect
his
some
on
ting in
Brooke?
the
respect.
whole cake. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
we
he
put some
done his ting
respect on
still.
Brooke? Brother's got an afro with a skull. How the hell does that work?
But
How
my
does that
issue with
work?
the whole crew is that at this point in
They
the
should be
show,
established.
them and yeah, all of them. Well, not really all of them, but pretty much majority of them should be established fighters, but they're not.
Like, no, this how I see it. Yeah, Usopp, Frankie, Brooke, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy. If you buck them, you should get emmed. That's how it should be.
Quite literally.
Or you should expect a good fight from them if you buck them. But that's not how it is.
But at the same time, you kind of have to leave the law of other bigwigs in the show to like Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, and obviously Jinbei, because you can't be expecting. Let's say a Don Flamingo comes and bucks
Mm.
Book, you cannot be expecting Book to put up a fight because it wouldn't make sense.
Oh no, of course not.
It wouldn't make
No, of
sense.
course no. I'm not saying that they have to be on par, but his crew would get extremely low
Low
diffed
diffed, yep.
by people.
Low diffed. A lot of people will low diff the entire crew, man. It's the top
I
three.
feel like somebody's third in command would low diff the crew.
Yeah, 100%. That's like Cracker. Cracker and
Yeah,
Jack will
literally,
low
no,
diff the entire
Cracker
crew.
would hold. Yeah, Cracker would low diff the whole crew.
Minus the top three. Well, top four now.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
else gets low diffed, which is ridiculous. Like,
Wait, Cracker's third
yeah, he's
in
third.
the command?
He's third.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Literally,
And Luffy
exactly.
couldn't buck him.
Exactly. He
Nah.
needed help. He needs help with every fight.
Yeah, which
Ever
is
since his
which
top.
is
That's
which is the
pathetic.
next thing we're gonna get
Are
onto
we doing
Cracker.
spoiler alerts? God damn.
No,
Oh
don't.
damn.
Okay, Don Flamingo then. Let's start with there. Because that's
Mm.
where it really starts off in the new world properly. And he got saved. Because he would have got that ass kicked. If it wasn't for people. If it wasn't for him running away, he would have got that ass
Dolph
kicked.
was going to remove limbs.
That's what I'm
Boy,
saying. He would have ended him off.
doing up
This is
Trafalgar.
it took a whole 100 people to help man just
Literally.
to get to the plaza, much
He
less
would have ended him
actually
off.
fight him.
Wait, didn't he lose all of that air in his body when he did Gear Forth and then they had to help him
Yeah,
for
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying.
there
He
was like
got
a whole
saved.
episode?
That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't
for
for
They
that,
only
'he would
minutes.
have got killed. Like people can say that Luffy can fuck up Don Flamingo. Granted, in Gear 4, Don Flamingo doesn't even stand a chance because he couldn't even hit him. But
Dolph
That
Flamingo
was quite tragic.
got
I'm not
pulled in
gonna
his
lie.
chest and he healed himself with the strings. And when he was healing himself, they were doing that running around the whole flipping whatever that area was called for a whole episode. Do I want to watch 20 minutes of you running around waffling? I'm wasting my time.
this is why I tell you to read the manga, nigga.
I'm not gonna let what
Bruh.
so Luffy versus Doflamingo mid diff, but Gear Fourth high diff, or no, but
But
Gear
Gear
Fourth
4 is
low
low
diff,
diff, yep. Gear 4 is actually low
and
diff.
especially as he can hold Gear Four for longer now,
Yeah,
and
now.
he doesn't take as longer to recover from
Yeah,
it.
now it's therefore low diff.
In fact, he would now he could slap man off with Snake Man. Oh
But
snap,
but on
yeah,
Just
boy.
on the Just Volsa time frame, he didn't deserve that victory. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't think he did.
Even though when he went Gear 4, well, he whooped his ass, but he didn't get the job done and he needed help to
Because
recuperate. He should
granted,
have
it's
died.
like, okay, yeah, I've got this power that I can use, and I know I can end you off. But if I can't even get to you, what use is it? Because yeah, like we said, without the help, he won't get nowhere near the nowhere near.
That's what I'm saying. It's a cap. He's
Mm,
not as good
yes.
as people think he is.
Can we give some attention to Mr. Frankie, by the way?
No, fuck
Let's
no.
just let's just shoot him off and knock him off this whole chat. Just so we're not being
I don't
biased.
rate
Look,
Frankie,
Frankie
but
shot down, finished, done.
But
Don't
the
know.
only thing that I will say that I can defend Frankie is the whole moral slash personality thing. Like, if there's anybody on that crew that I'm expecting to back it, it's him. He'll run up in there and just do up fisticuffs with
Like,
people.
I
But
don't want to be hearing super 400 times in this dialogue. Super. I don't
super.
want to be hearing
I'm not gonna
that.
lie,
So like, what?
his character design kind of went kind of left in the time
Yeah,
skip. He's chatting shit though.
I didn't expect him to.
He
Yeah,
just looks like some any.
trash.
Yeah,
He
pretty
looks like
much.
Buzz Lightyear on steroids,
Yeah,
fam. Like,
he
what the
actually
hell's
looks like
going on, fam?
trash. I don't understand. Like pre-time skip, he actually looked all right. Now he looks
No, he
weird.
His
looked like an idiot.
design looks
Three
shit.
times
Or
skip, he looked
pre-time
like a
skip.
fool.
No, but he looked
Yeah,
all right compared to now. Compared to now,
he
So
looked normal.
it's like he's just got this idiot gimmick going on
yes,
about him.
fam. Even the thing is choppy. You see Chopper when he goes into the what's that? The one that was
The
in
monster
Supernatural.
point.
Yeah. That was when it was uncontrollable. Blood. He was
Yeah, he
hard.
looked cold.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
Yeah,
looked
Now that
cold.
it's controllable, it's a
he's
jolting.
soft.
It doesn't make sense, fam.
What's that Tinkle Clifford, the red dog in it? Man, that's like that.
I'm fucking dead.
No, what the hell?
The only point that he has that can even do anything is Kung Fu point
That's
and
cold
Monster
though.
point.
Concrete point. Chopper. Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, Chopper.
Yeah,
He's
Chopper's
garbage,
on
man.
point with the medicine, but even then, like, you can't be a weak medic. Like, we're looking at Marco here, and we're looking at Chopper already and truly. Who's really gonna get pulled in the
I'm
chest?
dead.
Yeah, Chopper, you're out still.
I'm dead.
Come on now. Don't be my medic and you're the weakest one. Like, how does that make sense? How does that make sense?
I
You're meant
mean,
to be healing me.
uh,
You're not healing yourself, then healing me. That's pointless. This is counterproductive. When you think about it, when you think about it,
uh,
I mean, the only argument I can make for Chopper is because he's the healer. He's the last one that should technically be going into fight
but then that means that you're the
for
first
the
one I
main
go to.
two.
technically speaking, Sanji is the cook.
You look, it should
Yeah,
be the other way around. Chopper should be the cook, Sanji should be the medic. Then it would make perfect sense.
Huh? Why?
Because at least he can hold his own. You don't want a weak medic, bro.
yeah.
Why? He's just a
Because
doctor.
that's okay. That's yeah, but let's say I am of Chopper. Who's gonna heal the crew?
I'm sure.
No, you
Exactly.
make a point. You make a
Exactly.
point.
Everyone could cook. We don't need a cook. That's just there for sauce.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like
Listen,
if I
throw
was
me a
in,
sauce on anything. That's already a wrap.
because if I was in that One Piece world and I'm attacking a crew, I'm going to end off the weak links first, and then
Exactly.
What's the point of Emin of the weak links? They're not even on. They can't even do that.
Look, fam, you gotta
um,
do your research, bro.
am
Napoleon.
I not a pirate? Do you like the whole point is that I'm a sav. The whole point is I'm a sav. I don't care.
Do you think Blackbeard cared? He amped off his friend for that fruit. They don't care.
Boy.
They don't care if he ain't got somewhere. He'll still get wet at the dishes.
Oh
Come
my
on.
days.
Come on.
Oh
It's
my
tough.
god,
It's tough. You
So
don't want to get caught like a bee.
you're seeing it
what are you
from a
man's
morals.
opinions on Mihawk?
Uh,
Like where do you think his level is at? How strong do you think he is?
When I
you
think of
know,
Mihawk, you don't even know say nothing.
Obviously with you have you have trauma because of what he did to your boy.
Look,
Got a
what we're
knife?
gonna what
look,
happened to
yeah,
him is different to what happens now. Okay, see what happened to Zoro was what we call a
Uh,
physical demonstration of a gap in power. But what we understood from that episode was, yeah, that even from that for that L, yeah, he didn't even get empty. Certain man's characters are doing up trauma.
his character's that. Not bad.
I'm not gonna say certain names,
What
but
Ace?
we're not going to respect the second favorite character of the crew. Look, what I'm gonna say is certain
Certain
people's
man.
characters were doing up
Certain
malnourished
man
in one
are
of their
doing
cutscenes.
doing up
okay.
spliff.
Hmm? Hmm?
Huh?
Just like to
Sir,
address one thing
wait,
that we can all admit
let me
Ace was like
just
a big brother to everyone. So
let's bring up
let's not go there.
certain picture here.
Man said
All I'm
the
gonna
Ace
say
is
is
Lord
Sandy
of
was doing
Pack.
up malnourished. So in one of those
Sanji?
episodes.
Why?
Wait,
When?
He was doing up on that
what's that?
island with his cook. You taught Sandy how to cook that chef guy. He left him malnourished on that island. He should have been dead.
I
He was
mean,
looking at one of the brothers on the TV. You know what I'm talking about.
I so
Give £2.50 a month to help them out. Black Lives Matter though. Shout out to them, man. Oh,
damn.
but you man, oh boy, malnourished.
Ace is doing up death.
Ah,
Well,
I
fucking hell.
mean, my character's doing not
your character
pretty
can't
much
even
all
hit
day.
women. Your character's doing
My
up top, bro.
character, but he hits women. Come on, man, each element.
Everyone in the show hits women blood.
Shut the hell
Everybody,
up.
You
Shut the
Luffy,
hell up.
you have to hit
even
women in
Chopper,
the show.
even
They're,
Chopper
you know
does.
what? They're peons, so I don't need to waste my breath. Hell no.
Uh,
Don't need to waste my strength.
so you might think Mihawk is Yonko level. Or...
I think Mihawk
Mihawk is
is not.
strong,
Thank
No,
you.
he is
but
not incredible.
I do not think it would be a higher diff fight against a Yonko.
All right, who we gonna say is the weakest Yonko? Can he beat them? There we go.
The
That
weakest
Who is the weakest
Yonko,
Yonko?
currently I believe the weakest Yonko
Shanks.
should be Black. No, it should be Blackbeard. Currently, because he just joined.
Can
Um,
can he beat Blackbeard? Really and
I
truly,
do
truly
not
and
believe he
truly.
can.
I don't think so either.
I do not
Quake,
believe
Quake,
he can.
Fruit, and Black Hole. Don't think you can beat that. Sorry.
I don't
you
even
think
know
He's
Blackbeard's
why.
the
Where
weakest
where the
Yonko?
perception of Mihawk being a Yonko level character come from? Where did that even come from?
I just don't see him. He hasn't demonstrated enough power to be
Wait.
considered.
You think Blackbeard's the weakest Yonko?
Yeah, currently.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
think Blackbeard could beat Big Mom or Kaido or
I
Shanks?
just don't.
Absolutely not.
With
I
Shanks,
don't
it's a bit of a
think. No,
50-50,
I
isn't it?
think Shanks would be the weakest,
I don't think so, bro.
just simply because he doesn't have a fruit. I mean, not to say
That's why
that he
he
won't
shouldn't be
mash
the
work,
weakest.
but
The fact that he's able to be on the same tier as
Without a
these two
fruit,
without a
then
fruit,
one.
he shouldn't
no.
be
But
the
how I
weakest.
see it is he's on the same tier as them, but they're just stronger because they have fruits. That's how I
Yeah,
see it.
so you kind of contradicted yourself there, didn't you? Because you said he
Yeah,
wasn't
but
strong because he doesn't
I
have fruit.
contradicted the contradiction that made
You
it
corrected
contradicting.
yourself. You checked yourself because now you're realizing that Shank is on piss.
No. I still
But why
don't
why
think.
why should Shanks be the? Why would you think Shanks is weaker than Blackbeard though? If you deep it, because
I don't think Shanks
he,
is what you can a Blackbeard. I think
Uh,
Blackbeard knows his level and he would
his
never
fruit.
try it.
That's the thing. He's yeah, I mean, no, but Blackbeard did ball his eye out. To be fair,
Yeah, when he wasn't on the they weren't on the same level then, innit, really and truly.
Blackbeard wasn't even
But
a
we didn't
somebody.
even get to see how he did that though, because Blackbeard's a slithery motherfucker.
No,
yeah,
but
it's probably a.
Shanks did say that he was on guard when he took that attack. He
Hmm.
didn't catch him on the lack. He actually caught
But
him on
let's be
guard.
real though, that's actually like a claw. Like what weapon was that?
Yeah, it was like doing a Wolverine. He's trying shit.
Yeah, them ones. I don't know what weapon that was, but truth be told though, I don't know what the circumstances were for him to get that attack. But that was the only attack he got. Out of all the attacks, you didn't even do anything life threatening. Took my eye.
Yeah, but this is why I think that people need to stop gassing up Mihawk and Shanks being on
They're
the
not on
same
the same
level.
level. That's very childish.
Like honestly speaking, the last time they had their duel was
Okay,
about 15 years ago, before he was a
Yeah,
Yonko.
here's how I see it. Can Mihawk end the war? No.
No,
Shanks walked in, he booked in, he told my man to stop, and that was that. Even
you
what's that
know,
guy's name? Benjamin? He came up with the rap, the
this nigga
Kizaru.
called him Benjamin.
What's his
Ben
name?
Beckman, Ben
Yeah,
A whole Benjamin.
Benjamin, this thing.
You're taking a
Call my
piss.
man Benjamin.
Nah,
Yeah, call him
let's be
Benjamin.
honest. Hey, you know what? People actually gas that scene up too much, bruv. If niggas think Kizaru was scared, you're on crack.
yeah,
He
that's
What, you
wasn't
don't think
scared
my
or shit.
man was like, nah,
He
hold on.
moved on the
Kizaru
next
would
scene.
have beated that head off.
Kizaru wasn't scared of shit, fam. Even back in Sabaldi, he was gassing up the supernovas and he kicked all of their asses on his ones.
Yeah, but Benjamin ain't like that though.
Yeah, what is he?
Benjamin's got the whip, you know. When Benjamin leans them glasses forward and looks at you like, huh?
The fact that you couldn't
Yeah.
hear Benjamin is actually letting me off. A whole Benjamin, like that name, I'm fucking dead.
Most gangers are called Benjamin. Real niggas now.
So what?
Stand up.
What? Maybe
Oh,
you think Shanks is weaker than Blackbeard currently?
Um,
don't lie to yourself.
to be honest, I don't have like solid feats or anything to say that, but I mean, you have made me think more about it, but I still think that Blackbeard is stronger.
Why?
Not low or mid diff. It'd definitely be a higher diff. I just think because the fruits times two would just give him the advantage needed.
He
Okay,
takes two
but
times
You know
damage.
here's the
what? That
thing.
being said, though, if Shanks' combat ability is really up there, he could just ball man's chest. There's nothing he could really do.
The way
This
I
guy's
see
open
it,
contradictory.
the darkness fruit has pretty much no effect on Shanks. If we're assuming he has no devil fruit, it doesn't do nothing
Yeah.
to him. With Whitebeard's fruit now, obviously that's different. But I'm assuming that because Shanks is basically a human, just a human, no fruit. I'm assuming that his hacky game on all three categories is extremely high.
Mm.
So I don't know. I feel like hacky I feel like I'll
You feel
prefer to
like
have
for him to just have the name of Yonko, he has to be on piss.
literally he
But
has to.
when we talk about Shanks versus Whitebeard and Whitebeard versus not Whitebeard, sorry, Blackbeard, yeah. Are we talking about 101 Shanks v
Yeah,
Blackbeard, or are we
101.
talking about
Yeah.
Cruise?
No, 101.
Because the
No,
crew,
one
oh,
on
okay,
one.
cool. Because that's gonna play a huge factor though in the
Yeah, yeah.
outcome.
I'm talking about just one. Yeah, the crew. We don't even know much about Shanks' crew like that. To be fair,
But 1v1 Shanks v Blackbeard, you really think Blackbeard's winning that fight?
I
Really?
mean,
I
Really?
could
I
see
mean,
it
it can happen.
It's gonna be a tough fight, but
It
because
can
the
Rain
thing,
thinks that
happen,
that
but
Haki is
the
gonna be
dot
nuts.
the fruit doesn't have. You're saying the fruit doesn't have an effect on Shanks, yeah, but man could just create. You know what? I'm saying, you know what? You can bring up cases for both of them, to be honest. Because I can be like, oh yeah, he could do some shit where he creates a black hole, man gets sunken into it, and then he uses the quake fruit to slam it down, and then that could be him getting fucked up. Or you could say Shanks just does the Shoryu thing and just speed blitzes over to fucking Blackbeard before you realize it. He's getting bored in his chest. You could say multiple things like that, but
Here's what people are gonna say. Look, he's got two devil fruits, one of them being the most attractive devil fruit, which is the white base one, and then he's got his own black hole one, or whatever that is. We don't know the true understanding of the Blackbeard one, like the actual black hole one, but Whitebeard we see what I can do. I don't think his paralysis with that fruit is high enough yet. Like he doesn't understand that
yeah.
fruit well enough.
well, Blackbeard. No, but here's the thing about that is the fact that with Blackbeard, he's been on Whitebeard's crew for a fuck off amount of years. So he's
But
obviously
seeing it and knowing how to use it is two different things though.
no. But here's the thing: fam, Blackbeard's a smart guy. He already knew what his aim was when he joined the crew. So he's
Oh yeah.
obviously looked into the fruit via the book that he's been reading. So he knows he's had 2 years with it. And within those 2 years, he whooped Marco's ass. Like he whooped that ass. And it was a low diff. It wasn't even like it was he low diffed the entire crew.
Shanks though?
I know Shanks is I always banter Shanks, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's actually
I feel I feel like we're all going off what we did, the little thing. You know what it is? We're filling up blank information with what we expect. Like we saw him coming into that source with that saga. Okay, cool. He must be on piss. We saw him again or prior beforehand with Whitebeard. How he filmed the what one encounter below with him with the swords, whatever that how Whitebeard's weapon is. So we understand that they're kind of on the same level, Whitebeard and Shanks, but are they though? Like was White they played because remember White is old, so when he gave him that little fling, that friendship little slash, that could have been none. That weren't no true power thing. The only display of that what we've seen here is when he walked into White Bitch ship and everyone passed out. That was it, fam.
that's
Everyone just
literally
dropped
the
like
only
You
flies.
know
that's
what?
actually the only thing we've seen of Shanks. Like quite
Literally,
literally.
he just dropped like
That's
flies. That's it.
like I'm coming to fight Kai, yeah. And somebody's recording it. Kai throws a bang, I block it, and then they cut off the recording. Like that looks like we're even. But after the recording gets locked off, he's fucking me up.
Yeah,
like,
it's so
yeah,
hard to scale power
Yeah,
when
that's
when we
actually true,
see little
That's
things.
actually
It's
very
true
true.
that.
All they did was clash. All the thing is, all the Yokos seem to do is clash. That's all they do.
I think the ramifications are too dire to even want to continue the fight.
Yeah, because they know it's a high diff and it's gonna just be a madness. So they think, you know what? Can I really be bothered to be fighting this guy for 2 weeks? That's what
It's
he's
like
saying.
look at it like this, yeah. Look at the strongest boxers in the world, bro. Like them man don't talk bad to each other like that. When they do,
Fam,
they don't fuck each other like that.
they duck
Them
each
ones,
other. They don't want to
they
fight
make
each
sure
other.
they fight the weaker ones to make themselves look stronger. That's just how it is. You have to maintain your image because you don't want to get folded like a pancake,
But
and
with
everybody
but
knows.
but with Kaido and Big Mom, them man talk grease to each other.
You know, but they're actually some behemoths. Big Mom is a behemoth of a woman. Behemoth. I think she deserves to talk her
She
crud
is the
because
biggest J
Jesus.
bag on the ends.
Oh
Word.
my gosh. I
She's a
thought her name was
I
business.
don't
OG
know
Nikki at one point.
who
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know who's been whacking that, but personally,
Word.
I'm not on it.
35 kids? God damn.
I'm not on it.
Wow. You
Yeah,
No,
sure
don't think it was light
she's
on
you
that one.
sure
that
who
what
is she keeping prisoner?
prisoner?
Because I no man is gonna willingly
Well,
Listen,
willingly do a
she
pranks.
looked like a John.
what was she
Wait, back in the
ugly?
day?
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
was
had the curves
young.
still. She had the curves when she was younger still.
Let's do some fact checking.
She had the,
Oh,
yeah, but
dead.
it's normally that. So when you get older, I feel like when females get old, okay, let me put male and females because some girls on chat shit. But so when you get older,
Look,
you seem to lose your figure.
it all goes
Yeah.
downhill
Yeah,
past
when you
25 and it
start
goes
having
even more
kids,
downhill when you have a year.
that's what I'm saying. And because she's had so many and she loves the cake, it's just mad.
Yeah, can you imagine like
She loves the
your
cake so much she lost the cake.
She
It's a
has
bird thing.
she has bare kids, so obviously the body kind of just
imagine
yeah.
having 35 kids. That would do a madness to your
How
body.
much?
25.
Nah, I swear it's more.
Yeah.
I swear it's 80 more.
Oh, 35 girls.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I'm
girls. I
saying.
mean,
What?
Yeah, she's
yeah.
done at
And so,
FM.
yeah, but wait,
Yeah, her
let me check
pumps is
Google.
finished.
How
To
many
What
Scotty,
kids?
fam.
the
So
hell?
what do you man think like admirals can
Just a
tangle
quick fact
yonkos?
check. Big Mama has
She has
85
85
kids,
children.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's done at it.
39 daughters, 46 sons.
and
Ah,
43
Big
husbands.
Mama has
Wow.
taken 43 husbands, and some of her children have
who's
children of her
giving
own.
that
What the
Willy,
hell?
fam? How's she gonna
That's what
get?
she said.
She
She's
even
a
had triplets and
badass.
that. She's a hawk. Oh my days, fam.
Wow.
I swear she had quadruplets.
Yeah, she had. I think Oven, Katakuri, and Perispero are triplets still. Wait, quadruplets. I think who else is it?
No, no.
Daifuku.
Remember doing up escape, yeah, and then those triplets with they were in those pink gums. They were all twins. I
She's
think it was
yeah,
quadruplets.
she's
Oh,
chatting
I don't know if
shit.
you remember
I
that.
don't
Yeah.
know, but her body counts immense.
You know, someone's a bad when they got a tattoo in their arm.
That body count is mad, fam. Jesus Christ. Hmm.
Bloody hell.
Wait,
But
do you
this is the
man?
thing. All of these strong yonkos, yeah, they're all old. Shanks isn't that old, fam.
I
Then
mean,
again, neither is Black Beard. How about the Shanks? Just in fact checks.
I think Shanks is in his 40s.
Shanks is a young buck, fam.
I think Big Mom and Kaido are doing up 60s.
Paris is the oldest.
Yeah,
Mad.
Perspero's the oldest though.
Shanks is 37. Damn.
He's 37, and he's
Yeah,
a
bro.
young buck. How's
After,
he a
yeah, that's
yonko?
what I'm saying.
How the fuck's he a
That's what I'm
yonko at that
saying.
young? He's chatty shit.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. He's got
Wait, how old is
accolades.
he?
37.
Oh, he's a YG fam.
Kado is 50. What the hell?
He's only
He's
50.
only going for
Fucking
midlife
hell.
crisis. Damn.
Wait, how old is Big Mom then?
No, she's in her 60s for certain.
Something like
She's
Man
doing up
said
hag.
Big Mom gave birth every single year for 42 years. Oh my god.
Jesus. Did that
Starting from
poor not get
18.
any
Oh my
rest?
god.
Starting
What?
from 18. She must have had some fire pumps.
Wait, Big Mom is a normal human.
Yeah, she's a normal human, fam. You think she's a giant, fam. She's actually a little
What?
human, fam.
It's men's.
But let's not even try
What?
to gauge the height of One Piece characters. They're all chatting
True
shit
say, true
individually.
say. What the hell? That's not something I'm gonna lie to you.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know how old she is, bro.
No, I think she's in her 60s still. Because she was
Damn,
older. She's older than Kaido for certain.
damn. What the
Damn.
hell? Boy. So you been saying that Robin from the Straw Hats is useful, yeah?
Useful. She got them hands still.
She got them hands
Yeah.
for purposes that shouldn't be for fighting, but
She got them. she got. She got them hands still. But what?
she
What
is not
PG
useful. I'll tell you
or
that.
just PG?
Let's be real
PG.
now. When after that comment, it definitely PG.
No, it's not PG. No, you can talk loose on
Wait, we could talk
on
this because.
yeah. I'll blow that back out. Come on, let's.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm seeing, I'm seeing that appeal. I'm thinking, all right, what else can you do? What else can you
Yes,
multiply?
yeah, her. Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows. Whoa.
Wow, bad guy. But, when we're talking about paralysis in the paralysis,
Ah,
is that the right word? I don't even know. Talking about combat skills, so yeah, she ain't it.
I
She ain't it,
mean,
chief.
technically she is broken because she could just snap your neck from distance, but she's one of them characters that's gonna get pushed to the back because of how broken her power really is.
yeah.
That's just okay. We're gonna copy and paste that quote. Yeah, she's just broken because she can break her neck. All right, cool. Why is that Takada or Blackbeard or
That's
Shanks?
but that's what I'm saying. Her power's broken because she can spawn hands on your body. Like, how do you avoid something that's on you?
Uh, I don't
All I
think.
would say, yeah, she could literally just suffocate you. She could put those hands in your throat and suffocate you. Really and truly and truly and really, unless you end your own throat.
But it's one of them things where I don't know if you attack the hands if she feels the damage.
I
Because
don't
nobody's
know.
ever actually tried to
Yeah,
do
I
that.
don't. Yeah, there's no one that's ever actually attacked the hands. So
No, but when the hands go, what happens? It just poof into
yeah,
what
to
nothing in
flowers
it.
in
So
it.
I feel like it would just disappear.
So
I know it drains
So
the stamina though.
that's quite trash
wait,
if you think about it.
should I invite
Yeah,
Sebastian?
Was
yeah,
yeah,
go on.
yeah, bring him in then.
He don't know nothing about One Piece, so he ain't a Yonko.
Yeah, he's not Yonko. It's Yonko and friends. Yeah.
Oh fucking dead. What do you might think admirals can tangle with yonkos?
Depends who
Yeah.
the Emperor is though.
Yeah.
Who the
Actually, that's a
admiral
good point.
is?
Actually,
I
yeah, I
mean,
think they can, but
what, one on one
Dep-
or two
the
on
only one
one?
I think that can
yeah.
really get baby shaped here is Blackbeard and Big Mom because I can only really see what's his name again? The magma guy. What's his name? Bloody
Alkanu.
hell. I can only see him falling Blackbeard. I can only really see him falling Blackbeard. And
Yeah,
even then, that's going to be a hard fight.
that's
That's
the
going to be a
thing.
very, very
That
hard
is
fight for
exactly
him.
the thing. I can't because no. But here's the thing. With the thing is with yonkos, it's like it's different, man. It's just different. For when Luffy's getting one touched, it's like, bro.
He struggled against our older Whitebeard, so I really don't see him versing and
That's what I'm
beating
saying. He
Blackbeard in
actually
his
struggled
prime. Like
against the
he
old,
struggled
like an
hard, bro.
old white beard or old one. Not even like he was in his
He's
prime.
got the flipping what's that thing called the oxygen tank next to him and everything like he's frail, bro.
He was actually sick. He got bored in his chest. He was having heart attacks on the field. Alkane was fresh, and he still held corn.
Fam, when Whitebeard flipped him in the air, he was prepared to die.
Yeah, he
Actually,
thought it was
That
over.
was it.
low-key,
Yeah.
when you that's a good point. Whitebeard was doing our deathbed,
Exactly.
and he still picked man off and just slam man down like what bad beef, and
I'm
Bro,
saying.
when he slammed his head, he saw the fifth dimension, bro. I'm telling you, his eyes were everywhere. You ever seen a comedian before? That's what his eyes were doing, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it was. I
Deranged.
think it was prepared for death because he was thinking,
Yeah, that was
"Fuck,
it.
he
I'm done.
said, "Raw, it's wrapped." I
I'm
know
done
he
out
was
here."
thinking, "Raw, I'm done
I
out
don't
here."
know how he survived that. That was definitely
It's
from
because
years of
Oda
just
doesn't
gotta
like
be
to
old.
kill man. He's not on killing man.
Oh,
He's a joke man.
But
yeah.
when it comes to the Pirate World, yeah, You can't be doing I'm showing mercy. You need to be folding man them like pancakes, crepes, my guy.
Um, what
You should be
Kizari
saying
though?
we.
Not Kizari.
Because Ari's cold, but he's just a joke, man. Like he doesn't fight serious.
Yeah, that's
If
the
he
only
would
thing about
actually
him. I
fight
feel
it
like if he
serious,
takes a fight serious, it's a wrap.
remember he's made it
Yeah,
pure light. You can't catch up with that. Realistically speaking, yeah, if we're gonna think realistically, what we saw Enderu do, we should be able to see him do it, but on a wider scale.
Exactly.
yeah.
Because he ain't playing around, bro.
I,
If I see a flashlight, it should be game over. That fam, the light at the end of the tunnel should be deathly.
I feel
When
like
you
it.
see Kazari,
I feel like his character was just made like that for the sake of keeping his power at bay, fam. Because his
Yeah,
character is a
because
slow as fuck guy.
his
fam, he's
power
just doing
is
a Mr. Bean.
broken, and if this is just Oda doing up, okay, so this guy's power is broken. I don't really know how to write this, so I'm gonna give him this personality, which subconsciously nerfs his power because
Literally,
technically he's not gonna use it.
Are
literally.
He
we gonna
can't be
talk
bothered
about
to
the
fight
time
people.
when he bought that brother with the scarecrow power? What's his name?
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Man
Are we
said,
not gonna
man
talk
said,
about the time he could survive them
man
blasts? And
predicted the
yeah, boy,
future on the cards. Man saw death, booted that head.
he tried to do
Oh
brocco. Nah,
shit!
he said nah. He said nah.
I'm
You know
He
what's
intrigued.
could
you
have
know what's
end.
the weird thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hizaru waited for him to read his future before he booted his head. I think he done that on purpose.
Fam,
Well,
because Ori
he's
was
I'm
in
taking
front
the
of
pretty
him
sure.
piss.
scratching his chin. Didn't even give a toss.
He
He
is
didn't give
taking
a
the piss.
toss.
For when someone's scratching their chin and beating you in
That's
your
what I was
vital
saying. He has no
organs,
respect. No
He
it's
had
respect,
tough.
fam.
his. I'm pretty sure he had his hands in his pocket as well.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever
Did
has. He doesn't even take his hand out. He has no respect.
you know what? That's a true gunman, fam.
He
That
has
is a
no respect,
true
fam.
killer. Man put his hands in his pocket. He
He,
doesn't even need to fight with his legs. He just can't be asked. He can't be able to punch you.
he actually can't be bothered.
Literally, he is the most laid back individual. And he will still end you off.
He's
Yeah,
overpowered still. He's just getting. He's nerfed. He's a nerfed character.
yeah.
He's someone that I want to see pissed off because I feel like him pissed off will end off the whole scene.
I don't think.
I don't really
I don't
think.
think we'll ever
I
see
don't
him
think.
angry though.
I don't think a can you can hold a candle to him. It'll be just
Wow,
off.
can you?
Yeah, pure light
Uh,
against magma. Nah, bro. That will blast right through it. Right through it, bro. That's pure light beaming. Nah, it's a laser, bro.
No,
At
I
that point,
actually
it comes down
think
to
that
Haki.
I actually think that Kizaru is stronger than Aokiji and Akane.
Have you ever
I
seen
actually,
the joke man in class snap? Yeah, that brother will kill everyone.
yeah,
Don't let it fool you. The
Kizaru's
funny
stronger
guy in
than
school
Aokiji.
that cracks, yeah, he kills everyone. He don't laugh no more.
Stronger than
Look at the joke,
Aokiji.
bro. Boy. Ah.
Aokiji.
I am dead. I just saw that picture you put in the chat.
Good, I got some food.
Ah?
Hey, I'm dead. Hey, you should.
Ah?
He said,
The
look at the
one
chat.
guy put in the chat. Hey, you should look at the chat
Which
on the
chat?
street.
Ah, let me see.
Oh my god. Hey, that is funny. Wow.
What did he put?
Man said £2 a month to support your favorite character. Just got the picture of Sanji when he was on on the rock thing with red legs. I am dead.
Wait. Where did he put that on the Discord chat?
Yeah. I
Let me,
think when we was talking.
let me see that.
Uh,
Oh, fucking dead.
I put that and I was creasing to myself.
You're taking a piss. Hey, maybe defend the guy. He's taking a
listen,
piss.
listen, look,
I see
it's tough for you.
you put Zoe when he got that ass chinked.
listen.
Yeah, you need to relax there, big man. You don't need to do any of that. But as you were saying,
£2 a month, you're taking a piss.
oh, QT. Yeah. What? So he's getting bored by look.
Man trying to beef for me. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
I don't need any Zoro slander right now. Thank you very much.
Oh gosh, you know what Remy's on the menu.
I know this guy's like, Google, keyboard warrior,
Nah.
keyboard warrior. Bro.
Oh shit,
Look, like I
Sebastian
said,
said, Sebastian, you're trying shit. Man just popped in. Man just baking off.
Oh, I'm running the zoot, fam.
Oh, this guy's.
this guy had the double fruit of beef flipping smokers, fam.
Fam, you see, nah. You know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Wow.
Fucking hell. Jesus
That's the side
Christ.
effects. That's the side effects. That's strong
Man
star dog.
forgot in 2 seconds.
Nah, I ain't
Jesus.
touching Stardog, boy.
Nah, you
Nah,
might
man,
as well.
that's
If we're
killing
gonna
our
blast up the
folks.
lungs, if we're gonna blast up your lungs, want to do it properly. Do Team Rocket.
Man's
I'm
done.
different, yeah.
What
It
meth?
doesn't affect them. That's a Team Rocket. I am dead. Oh.
Uh,
Continue, boys. I'm listening. I'm just
Not
listening.
by a knife.
Ah, here we go. Let's see what's going
isn't
on.
even the proper image, you loser.
Ah,
Isn't
I
even the
don't
proper image.
gosh.
I'm just gonna make this very clear for the audience right now. Yeah, that Zoro has been confirmed to be stronger than Sanji.
Confirmed what where, please? Let's see the
Let's do our
evidence.
Googles.
Let's
Do our
see the
Googles.
evidence, please.
Let's get
Do your Googles, because
get
that's not a fact.
stronger than Zoro. What we're doing here?
Okay, so technically speaking, what you're doing is comparing a full-on combatant to a cook. So who's really taking the L here?
Oh, so now that I'm doing that fact checks, people don't like it. Okay, cool.
Drop the facts, please. I want to see it. I want to see the facts.
I'll just
on you, boy.
Put this link here when we'll just confirm here. Bearing in mind, Zoro is second in command, so you know it makes sense.
Okay, let me see this. Let's look at this trash.
Yeah.
That's man said Sardi's stronger than man spelled stronger with 2 G's.
You put me on the spot there. I quickly type it in.
That's guy Piazza. What has this got? Who is 100 times stronger than the opponent? Sardi shares with Luffy in the fight. I'm confused. What does this mean?
Look, what I'm trying to say is, mate, that he doesn't hold a candle against Sanji.
Based on what, though?
Based on the fact that he has 3 swords.
Oh my god. Okay, let's look at the new world right now. Yeah, in the new world, let's see who has Zoro actually fought.
He doesn't need a suit to fight. He's not a fucking Power Ranger.
No. I'm asking who has he actually had a fight with that is actually worth anything.
You know, when episode 780 or something like that. So I don't actually know because I'm like 200 episodes behind.
No,
so
okay. So at the episode that you're at, just also, who has he fought?
Well, he got folded by the Flamingo, and yeah, that's it. He just defeated Pika. So
that's what I'm saying. From that Pika fight up to now, he still hasn't fought no one.
Can we acknowledge that he's been fighting double freezes and so forth?
Can we acknowledge that he's been fighting bums?
He doesn't have a double fruit, Mike.
Is Pika a bum or is he about this life? Just I want to know.
When we look at it from a general standpoint, you know, being able to manipulate the ground around you is quite an effective power when you think about it. So.
You know what? Yeah. Sorry to cut
you
you
off. He's a scrub though.
Although I'm
very sorry.
I'm the Sanji fanboy. I don't think Sanji could have beat Pika.
Why do you think that?
Did I say that again?
Because the way Zoro beat Pika, I don't feel like Sanji could have done like he cut through, unless Sanji would have just big booted the whole thing. Or just booted a piece off and just that's probably what he would have done. Which is what
he could have done. And at the same time, he could actually skywalk. He doesn't need help.
Yeah, actually.
No one needed to be thrown to be able to catch Pika.
Yeah, but think about look at the look
and it's the power of the throw is what added power to the cut.
That's chill. That's not take away.
The whole cut, you're bad. Kind of though.
No, it is.
So you're telling me that being propelled enhances your power by what 10-fold? No way.
The speed. That's speed.
The momentum.
Yeah, it's speed and power. is speed and
It
power,
was a
not just speed.
combination of both, though, was it not? Because he couldn't have done that if he didn't get thrown, or could he?
No, he would have been flying like a mosquito, you nonce.
He would not have. He would not have called that. He called that a trillion fold because the speeds or whatever the hell added to
How
the
fast was he
force.
going, really?
He was going really fast, bro. It was
Look at,
actually
it
really
was
fast.
going really fast. Look
The
at his
fact
No,
of the
number
because
matter,
in the
was.
he damn near flew across the entire city. Of course, he
yeah,
was going fast.
because in the
Was he?
anime as well, his mouth was flapping to the side because
Literally,
the wind was flying.
literally.
Yeah, but did the Dura come off her?
No, but think
No, but did
about it,
the Dura come off?
a
No,
real
but
I'm
did the
nigga's
Dura
fucking
come
do-rag
off?
dead.
never comes off though.
It never,
Did his
it
D-Rag come
never
off?
comes off.
A real nigga's do-rag never comes off.
That's right. We leave it at that. We leave it at that.
Dead.
So next stand up D-Rag gang, come on.
At least I can at least say that Saji has fought like proper guys, which is why his girl's ass kicked.
Look, you're when I think of Sanji, yeah, I think of the niggas that are simps.
Hey,
We
look,
leave it at
listen,
that.
yeah.
Anywho,
I can give you that one, but Virgo would have bust Zora's head.
look, you can ride for your
Because
simps. I can ride for the chinks. It's up to you.
Virgo, the only person that could have bucked Virgo, and he probably still would have got that head slapped as
Wait,
well,
who?
unless he went get fourth.
Why
Luffy?
did you go quiet?
Virgo,
Yeah,
innit?
you cut out still.
No, I was saying, what do you call it?
No, don't have to repeat the whole thing. Just the one thing you said.
Yeah, Luffy is the only person that can buck Virgo. Virgo would slap Sanji and
The thing
Zoro.
is, yeah, even at that point in time, I don't think Luffy's haki was stronger than Virgo's.
Nope,
No.
100%.
I just don't see it.
True say though, he's only saying Virgo, but no, Luffy can beat Virgo because of plot armor.
Luffy beats
Plot
everyone because
armor.
of plot armor.
Exactly. That's why.
I don't believe he's won a fight without the help of plot armor. When he touched the Grand Line. Since Crocodile, he hasn't won shit. Lucci is hit and miss because again, he's a zone that got his ass beat. He's a bomb.
Can we all agree to that? Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But what you're not acknowledging is the fact that, Chopper versus Virgo, you're telling me Virgo's gonna fold him? Come on now.
Virgo's gonna wade that in.
He's gonna make him into a mint coat.
He's gonna wade that in.
That chest.
He said, "Oh, what? Canada Goose? Nah, I got that Tony Chopper thing. Don't worry about that."
Oh, fucking dead.
He got that fur on his
fucking
jacket. Pimp. Okay. Oh my gosh.
But Sanji's faster than him. He's I don't know about power though.
I
feel like Zoro. Actually, who's got more destructive power though? I don't really know.
It will obviously be Zoro.
Yeah.
It is more destructive.
That's quite disrespectful.
Yes, it's more destructive. Yeah, it is. I mean,
I feel their durability is the same.
Damn near the same. Probably, I would say Zoro has a bit, just a small bit more than him.
It's a 49-51 type thing.
Yeah,
like it's not that far.
Just based off the fact that he took Luffy's pain at Filler Bark and he was still standing.
You firmed that.
I read something about that. Yeah, there was you know how he took the pain at Thriller Bark. Yeah, man said. So Kuma came and done up that explosion, yeah, and just blew everybody to smithereens, yeah. Sanji got up as well,
Yeah, Sanji got up as well. And he was
damaged more before that fight. Now, low-key, Sanji probably would have died if he took that pain, though, because of the damage before the fight. But Zoro still firmed it, so that's why I probably think that they were
referring to episode 377. So these is in the back. We're doing fact checks around there, man. Come on. Yeah. You don't care about this chat. Come on now. Oh boy, look. When you can take a boy's pain, we're talking about heartache, not just physical. We're talking about emotional damage. Yeah. When you saw his boy get chinked, he said, "Ooh." He's talking about that emotional damage as well, and he firmed it. Can Sandy do that? Man's getting heartbreaks when girls say no. Come on now.
Gosh.
Come on now. That's why you never do right.
Oh my god.
That's why you never do right, bro.
Oh my god.
He ain't even got waves.
Even the Zoro.
He's getting there. Don't worry about that. You've been wearing that durag for how long? You still ain't got waves. Goddamn.
Oh my days.
You've been wearing that durag since what? When did these seasons were? Episode what? 3, 2? Died 100 and some episode that he ain't even got a single wave. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Problematic.
So he's the last one spoken about yet. Well, he's a new one under their star, Mr. What they call it? Fishman. Sushi.
He's that Jimbu.
Jimbu.
Where's Corey at?
Jimbu.
Where's Corey at, man?
Man said he is. What is he meant to be? A whale? A shark?
I think it's
yeah,
it's one of them two.
I think
it's a shark, a whale. I don't know, blood. I don't know him, man. It's kind of techie with him in the crew because it's like, is he stronger than Zoro and Sanji?
He's strong though. I wouldn't be mad if he said he was, because he's strong.
But fam, Zoro has bare fans that just think he's just stronger than everyone.
Zoro, he's just one of the coolest, fam.
But why? I just don't understand what it is. Like, what is it about him that gasses everyone? What? He has 3 swords.
It's kind of right, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
When did we see Zoro? Episode 19. Damn.
He's day one still. He's trying shit.
Damn. So we've acknowledged that he's up his ass.
Yeah.
Luffy has plot armor.
Yeah.
Sanji has gotten a massive buff.
Zoro's got a massive buff as well, to be fair.
Zoro's got the sauce, bro.
He got his own buff still, I'm not gonna lie.
Robin is already there for
fan service. Quite literally, fan service. Nami is also Nami there for fan service.
I just think Nami is just useless. I'll be Robbie. I don't even want to look at Nami.
I feel like
she's not smart.
Nami, I don't know.
She's trash, but if she slaps that Zeus cloud, she's collapsing something.
Yeah, that's the only thing about it, though. And that's not even her power, so she's a bomb. I don't see. Nah, she shouldn't get to actually keep it. That would even make sense. So, that would make her way too overpowered.
So, Nami is a Cancer in star sign. So, that would explain what her purpose is in that crew as well. Leave it at that. Anywho, moving on.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait, what?
What are you trying to say, fam?
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
Look, what I'm trying to say is her star sign is Cancer. She only hinders the Straw Hats. There's correlations, and she's ginger.
I'm so confused. What does this mean?
I'm just saying, as a whole character, she is useless.
So she's like the stacker of Naruto.
Who?
No, we're not talking about Naruto, big man. We're talking about Naruto. We're gonna put some respect on certain people's names. Right? One of them is Chichi.
No. That's another stream.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Fucking bombs.
Huh?
Full of bombs. Naruto is actually yeah. You know, let me not talk about Naruto. Full of bombs, fam.
We'll talk about that later, right? Because I'm hearing full of bombs, and I'm thinking, I'm talking about Chichi, Pachi.
He's dead.
Hey, that's my. I don't do that.
Bro, Chichi is a pack.
Who is your favorite character? Let's talk about
it. In the real.
No. Hold it.
Pretty much, they're all fags. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Who's your favorite character?
I don't really have a favorite character in the real. I'm not gonna lie. They don't. If I was gonna say I have a favorite character, it would be Madara, and no one could chat for him.
It would be who?
Madara. Who could chat for him?
Yeah, that's a good choice.
So we're talking about the Uchihas. Okay, no, even though he got packed off first, but we'll allow you.
Packed off by who though?
By
plot.
Hashirama his damn self and then put his face in his body like a flag.
I'm talking about in the war. Who packed him? Nobody but plot armor.
He's a dead man. Even if he got packed, he just come back alive again.
So is Itachi.
No, Itachi was no. In that scene he was, but realistically, yeah, that scene where he made man do up an infinite loop, he ain't seen that before.
Madara did
Madara do that?
Do what?
do up that infinite. What's it called? That infinite Sansan? I don't even know what it's called. Tsukiyomi.
Madara is the hardest Uchiha out here.
Listen, when it comes to hierarchy, it's 100% Madara, but then Itachi is right behind him. Technically, it's Sasuke, but
you know why I can give Madara why nobody technically can chat for Madara is because how many ninjas did it take to take man down?
I lie.
The Great War was mad.
Rated.
I lie.
That war was mad.
Including all the Kages, and they couldn't do nothing.
But let's wrap this brown back to One Piece before we go to a whole different track. Because I can tell we're gonna do my mind there. Put some respect on that Shishi bastard. Anyway,
Shishi, why?
He's just a cool youth.
Some Eddie Pack.
Bro, when we're talking about packs, we're talking about
Aeswa.
Jesus, RP Ace. No, but who's the last person you spoke about? Last hour, Jinbei, yeah, Jinbei. Even done.
Jinbei done a lot in the whole Cake Island still.
What does Jinbei actually do though? Like, he's not really done anything though.
No, he's done a lot still. He banged Big Mom off the ship.
No peon can just bang a whole Big Mom.
Even though it was quote a nerfed Big Mom, okay, but he still banged off the ship regardless. Nerfed or not nerfed, it's a Yonko.
A win is a win.
Remember the trick or treat? He firmed it.
Exactly. He firmed, even though she sent him packing, fam. She sent man flying, but he firmed it, and he also tanked an attack from Arcadia as well. He blocked it with his bare hands. Like, he's a tank still, but he don't gas me at all. When I look at Jinbei, I see some fat fish.
Literally, I just see a meal.
I see, fam. He doesn't excite me. Pause.
I mean, it's not that big. If you look like Fisher Tiger, yeah, I'd rate him more.
Yeah, literally. Like, if you look bold, look calm, but he's literally just a circle. That's some fat don.
I don't want to know if he's Fisher Tiger. You'll see an episode 543. Anyway, episode 543. That's when we see Fisher Tiger. Don't worry about that.
Hey, I am dead.
Look what I can say is, oh my god!
Huh?
Wow.
You're thinking of this. Oh, boy. Ah, gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just doing up hell.
I'm dying.
Fucking hell.
Shouldn't you be outside giving yourself some props?
Oh, gosh.
I hate you.
How long have we been streaming for?
I don't know, bro. We wrapped up, to be fair with you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, look, we need to wrap you.
Galapion.
Yeah, we need to wrap you.
We
need to do up another one. Sebastian, we need to jump in. We need to get Corey in there.
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
We could do another. We could do a little.
Bro, I will bang you up, you know.
What do you say, baby?
I said we could do a Naruto one next.
I mean, we could do Naruto, but they're all full of bombs.
No.
Yeah, okay, your boy in it.
What can I say?
Someone's chatting that shit.
We could do a tier list or something.
A 10? Tops?
Oh, that's a good one. So,
top what? Top 10? Top 20?
Hey, look.
As long as Hunter is S tier, I'm calm with whatever list you do.
We're gonna be doing a top 10. We're gonna be doing top fives, yeah, and we're gonna do it in their order from S, A, B, C, and so forth.
Top 5 what though?
No, we can't do top 5.
Top 5 what?
One Piece.
No, One Piece, anime in general.
What, top 5 animes?
Yeah, that's what I shine the most. You might don't know about it. My list.
Nah.
What does Demon Slayer come in this one now?
Absolutely.
Who?
Some people do be talking like, that's a new anime, so they won't
Which
put that
one?
in the list yet.
Look, Grandad Mike's, all you know is One Piece. So just please take a seat. It's called Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer. Oh.
That's definitely up there. That's a whole different type.
Episode 118 Demon Slayer.
I think we should do a character tier list first.
I don't care about characters, the hell.
A lot of people do, to be fair.
No, we really gonna try and remember all of these different names. It's not like sushi anyway.
It's very easy. This is a
so
bomb.
Get my Googles. Before we look at the Discord, everyone do your homework. Watch Demon Slayer. There we go.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm probably not gonna do that, to be fair.
It's only got 12 episodes. Don't be a bum.
Just can't be asked.
They need to release season 2 from.
I know. I mean, if you don't want to watch that, Max, you could watch something else,
What? No, I heard this live still. A couple people recommended it to me. I just can't be asked.
Wait, what anime is this?
Demon Slayer.
Oh no, that's cold. Still, it's cold.
Defo S tier.
It's cold. I'll be surprised if you don't like it.
All I can say is Zenetsu.
Strong B tier.
What? So do you man watch My Hero trash?
No, absolutely.
My Hero, I'm dead.
So do you?
Again,
do you
man,
think
that's
it's
a
good?
strong B tier, maybe even a strong A tier.
Strong
They've got
F.
some, it's
You
don't know why,
bunch of trash.
because it's got unique power development and explanations of the powers in it. That's why I like.
Mm-hmm.
But the characters are garbage, I lie.
I might come in to say this to Ross. I'm 1-on-1 right now.
Yeah, come. I'll run you over straight away.
And said Rust. And that's what I run you over.
I can never die.
And said it's cheating, but I want to drive over you. We're not gonna act like ReZero is not on that top 5 list.
I haven't even seen that yet.
What?
Yeah, because you're a scrub.
You haven't
What's it
seen?
saying?
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen ReZero? One of the best. Whoa, let me say myself.
Was it old anime or the new?
Wait, is it
what?
RE:0? Is that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but no.
You heard of it because I told you about it. Once again, people aren't doing their homework. They're not listening to what I'm saying to them. Come on now, when it comes to One Piece, you guys have got it. When it comes to anime as a whole, that's right. What can I say? But let's wrap this up, gentlemen, and then we'll go on to the next stream.
How do I lock this off?